Hello and welcome everyone to Combo Breaker 2023. We got some fantastic Rivals of Aether lined up for you. If you're not familiar, this is a platform fighter similar to Smash Brothers. It's a pleasure to be here. I am BioBurb, and they misspelled my name, but that's fine. Joined by Twalk. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty great. This has been a great event so far. This has been a very interesting bracket. Some names I haven't seen before placing in top 8 here, so super excited to see that. The event as a whole has been great. Obviously, Combo Breaker is good every year. And yeah, I'm excited to see sort of how this plays out. I mean, this first matchup is already really interesting.
Yeah, I mean, Sparx21, one of the best players, I think the #1 seed here, one of the best in the Midwest. On the Elliana, more than likely. He's got a few characters, though.
He's got a few.
Messing with the Maple, messing with the Shovel Knight. He's got a deep pockets, that man.
He's famously had some trouble with Shovel Knight before, so I'm
interested
to see where he ends up.
I mean, we could see the Ditto.
It's
possible.
Yeah, and on the other side is Foxtrot, Chicagoland native. Really been popping off in the past year or 2.5. I'm not sure exactly how long. However, repping the Shovel Knight, character you don't see super often.
Yeah. Definitely one that's been like underrepresented over the years, and Foxtrot as well is like not a name I'm super familiar with, and I tend to know everyone. I tend to try and go into every single scene. So the fact that there's all these new players making it to the point where they're fighting Sparx as well, it's going to be a good set.
Yeah. All right. Looks like they're out of practice mode. They forgot to turn on tourney mode, as is tradition with Rivals of Aether.
Yeah, right. I mean, it's the classic. Literally the classic. And yeah, we got a lot of stages to work with, only 5 to start out though.
Yeah.
So, RPS, 1 ban, 2 bans, 1 ban. The remaining stage is where we will go for game #1. Merchant Port taken away.
Sparx takes out Jules Veil and Gates. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, no tower. All right. Got the stage skin as well, Olympia's stage. Crystal Oasis game #1 underway. And they're both playing a little back at the start. I was expecting the Shovel to just run in, but no. Very already departure from what you usually see your ranked Wi-Fi Shovel Knights.
Yeah.
This guy's got some fundies to him.
Yeah, he is very good at sort of waiting a second and playing the neutral game, which is very important against Ellie and Sparx as a whole.
Yeah, I mean, Shovel Knight is a character really good at holding space, but if you go in with those, back airs and down airs, that's pretty easy to whip punish. You see, like, he tried to go in there for that approaching back air, didn't actually get the positioning off of it, but still able to convert. Slight lead here for Foxtrot.
Got the stick. Stick's gone. Explosions. Offsides? Off. Just underneath.
All right, this is massive. Foxtrot going all the way off stage. Gives Sparx position back on, able to land with that overheat forward strong. And now can Foxtrot make it back? Such a bad spot to be in. Shovel Knight up B. If you don't respect it, you'll get hit like that, but it's very punishable. So Sparx should be able to hold this, but no. Foxtrot slips back on stage, and it's so close to see who gets this first stock.
Yeah, one interesting thing about this matchup is that while Rivals as a whole is a game where most characters can just go out there off stage, these two especially have a lot of options for recovery, and so you will see them sort of play airball out here. Foxtrot mixing up specials and double jump up airs to get a lot of height.
And yeah, you see this time, Sparx waits out the anchor, waits out the up B from Shovel Knight, and as a result, able to keep that edge guard going, get a solid 41%. Every little bit counts here because your stock is about to be deleted, and that lead is going to matter a lot going into the second stock.
Foxtrot picks up Ghost Gloves, the sort of quick auto-canceling on land projectile. Big help in the neutral, also able to catch people on tech chases.
Yeah, I mean, Shovel Knight is a character. You see those gems? That's money in his pocket. He spends that money, buys upgrades to his armor, buys some items, and as the match goes on, he gets stronger and stronger and stronger. So it's important to put him away early, and we see Sparx doing that. Gets the forward strong off the side. Solid lead here. 1 stock for Foxtrot, 2 for Sparx. Fox has to make this count here, but no, Sparx slips back on stage, and it's slipping away from Fox.
Sparx has the set play with the mines there. Can't use a mine, but parries the anchor easily.
Really good drift there from Fox to stay alive. Manages to make it back on with the up B. but you gotta find your footing. And like, sure, you got Ghost Gloves, but Ellie's got the same thing. That's baked into her kit. She's got those missiles on deck. See a big one right there, keeping Foxtrot off stage.
Got into overheat. Doesn't want to commit to a large forward smash or anything, but needs to stay careful about that heat management. Steam plus mine at ledge, classic set play combo, and up air out of the gotcha situation from that Steam. When there's just a giant Steam cloud, it's really hard to escape if you're nowhere near the ground.
Yeah, it's dangerous. Now, hitboxes will push that Steam away, but if there's ever a gap in your hitboxes and you go in there, you're just stuck floating in the air. And Elliana's a character, she's got that mech, she's got that vertical mobility. She'll go all the way up there.
Yeah, she has like a flight mechanic, which is super different from the way everyone else controls in this game. And managing the flight and the heat that it generates is a big sort of skill ceiling that the character has.
Yeah. Not often you see too much meter management in a platform fighter. It's usually, very specific characters that have that.
Oh, do they want to go to the King Knight stage? Nice.
Yeah.
Pridemore Keep. You love to see it.
Yeah, I mean, Shovel's Hono. I guess Truple is also a Shovel Knight stage, but
yeah. But
the music here's better.
Shout outs to the rats in the background. We love the King Rats.
They're vibing. They're just having a good time up there. And right now, both of them going for this scrap off stage. Could have gone either way. Sparx comes out on top. The thing about Shovel in particular is, like, when you're off stage against Shovel, he has so many spikes, so many ways of just taking your stock really early on. But Sparx navigates his way through all of it, gets the first stock himself, and another fantastic lead here in the second game.
That's prime heat management there. Overheating right as they were getting off screen to close out the stock.
All right, and yeah, Foxtrot, they're just struggling so hard to get in here.
And another one.
Double nair into forward strong. Shovel can make that back, but you have to use so many resources to do so, and that makes you easy picking to just keep the edge guard going and get so much more damage on.
Holds the heat out of the up tilt. Tries to catch Foxtrot off guard with that, but ends up getting back on stage. Double up air confirm misses.
Oh, yeah. We're seeing a bit of panic here from Foxtrot. Yep. We're seeing dash attacks the wrong direction. Strong attacks coming out left and right. They know they got to make something happen, but fully charged still isn't enough. Elliana is able to hover off stage, wait the entire duration out, and now 2 stocks up. I mean, what do you do here? Parry up. There's no up strong. Just pure panic on the up tilt. That should have been the stock, and it's looking like curtains here for Foxtrot.
Got the shakes.
And, I get it. Sparx, I think it was 22nd on PR last year.
Yeah.
22nd or like 15 or something like that. I might be mixing him up with Bookworm. But either way, fantastic player. The nerves are completely understandable. But it's looking like that's going to be the downfall here for Foxtrot. Off stage, 114. A good read from Sparx. Get that overheat strong attack. Will close it out.
Sneaks in with the propeller dagger. Goes around the chain and does not quite manage to get Sparx off stage. Some fantastic DI on Sparx' side to survive those dares.
I think this is it. Missile Nair. No, good DI from Foxtrot. Hanging in there. Reverse sour dare. How much good will it do? You got the Ghost Gloves, but it's one read. One read from Sparx. Oh my god.
Can I just comment on how incredible that missile wrapping was?
Yes.
So you can control missile as long as it's out, even while you're pressing other buttons or in hit stun. And so Sparx just kind of kept looping it in a circle, knowing that Foxtrot had to go up there eventually.
Oh, man. The rare forward air KO off the top from Sparx. 200%, there's not much that won't kill at that point.
Yeah, and at that point, even if you survive it, Sparx probably has an up air queued up on deck. Just next in the commentary.
Yeah. I mean, the thing for Foxtrot there is, like, they'd go for dare off stage, but because they're like drifting forward, they get to reverse it every single time. And with Shovel Knight, it's really important to keep your opponent in front of you off stage. So if you're like going way far out there with the down air and you just go past them, hit the back hit down air, you get rid of the edge guard. It just stops there completely.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a good effort getting Sparx off stage that often, but just a little bit cleaner execution next time. We'll probably see a bit of a closer set.
Ellie, being a big body, also has a wider hitbox, or hurtbox, I mean.